Hi and welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to do a video on how I stay organised and budget with 4 children. I've just recently done a video on how I budget for Christmas, so if you want you can go ahead and have a look at that as well. So I'm going to show you what has actually been a life changer for me. I've had this for a few months now and it has really helped me keep organised with all my kids' activities, appointments, anything to do with schools, parents' evening activities that go on at school, anything they need to remember to take into school, things like that, as well as helping me stick to a budget each month. So I got this, it's by Organised Mums. I actually ordered it off Amazon and got it through Amazon, but you can actually get it through their website. It's a Lifebook 2017, but it's a 16-month diary organizer. Starts mid-August 2016 and lasts until December 2017. Just this one. I actually have been on the website, but I haven't ordered anything off the website just yet. But I am planning on, and they do all sorts. They actually do extra bits to put in to this, as well as they do smaller diaries that you can carry about with you, organisers. They do different kinds of organisers. Depends what you want it for. So they have different types. They also have calendars, and I'm planning on getting the calendar for next year, and then I can put on that anything that will help the kids, because a lot of the time they'll be like, oh, can I go to such and such body's house? And it's like, well, no, we've got to do this today. Oh, I didn't know about that. So have it on the calendar. At least they can glance and go, oh no, that's not a good day to plan anything with any of my friends. So I'll show you inside. So when you open it up, you have your personal information. Now, I'm not going to show too much because I actually have a lot of personal information. But it's just personal information page on there. And then as you go through, it has useful numbers. It has a weekly routines section that looks like this. So you can write down your weekly routines. Now, I'm not the best at sticking to a routine, especially when it comes to cleaning. I hate cleaning. I hate it with a passion. I'm not the best at it, even less so at the moment because I have a broken Hoover, which I plan on sorting out within the next few weeks. But yes, I've started to write down some kind of a routine. I try and stick to it, but mainly I fail. And then it has your so this was August, and it's a week to view. So you have a whole week at there for you to write down what needs to be put in, any appointments, any activities, birthdays, if the kids break up from school. It comes with to help you with this, and I find it really handy because if I've got a lot going on in a week, if I put one of these stickers down that it comes with, I can go, right, at a glance I can see there is a dentist appointment on this day, or there is a activity that the kids are going to, or there's the kids break up, things like that. Everything that you would need, they have a sticker for, that you can then at a glance just see, yes, I have this that day. So that's been a really good thing for me. And also on this that I like, but I haven't really used because having a large family, it's really small. It's just not enough room for me on it. Is it does have a detachable shopping list. So this, you fold it over, it's perforated, and you can take it with you. But as I say, unless it's little amount of things I need to get, if I'm just going picking up a few bits from town, then I can use it. But if it's for my full monthly shop, then no. If it is a full monthly shop, I tend to just write it all down in a notepad, and then I can work out from there. So, as well as all your dates, to write everything in, has a few notes at the back of it as well once you get through. It then has, and this has been the biggest help for me. It has a monthly, if you can see it with the right, monthly planning pages. And with this, your month at a glance. So you can write everything down that you've got planned for a month. And if you just want to look at your month at a glance rather than having to flip through each page, you can do. And I do use this. This has been quite a good thing for me to use. And then it has to-do list. So you can write down everything. So like for this month, my to-do list was everything I needed to do in the run-up to Christmas is on mine. So I have like, I need to order my turkey. I need to order my meat hamper. I needed to obviously get the remainder bits of Christmas presents. Things like that. Things that I need to be able to tick off. It does actually have little boxes at the side that you can tick off for each thing. Then it has a notes bit for any notes that you want to write down. And then this has been the biggest thing for me. I'm going to run through how I do all my budget without giving away any kind of incoming and outgoings that go on. So again, I'll go back to, I use a notepad a lot. And in this, I have written down all of my incoming and outgoing as a general sort of, just like my general bills, nothing else. So I then, and it comes back to my diary. Once I know, and it doesn't really change too much each month of what is coming in and going out, unless one month I need to pay for a school trip, or I can change how much it is that I'm paying for my son's bus pass if he doesn't need a full month's, then maybe it'll be a bit less, and things like that. So you can actually write your incoming and outgoings in this. I haven't really used this bit too much because I use my notebook. I'm very good at sticking to my budgets these days. So I tend to find that I'll just pay everything in one go and what's left will get put away. So in this, you can write down mortgage/rent, your electricity, your heating oil, telephone, internet, groceries, petrol, travel, school expenses, pets, holidays, council tax, gas, water rates, TV, insurance, clothing, car, childminder/nursery, medical/dental, birthday/Christmas, and repayments. So I tend to work out, right, what is my mortgage/rent month, and I'll put that down. How much electricity do I usually use a month? I'll write that down. Telephone, it's usually for mobile phones, what we have to pay each month for our mobile phones. Then I put down my internet, so that is usually my whole sort of internet, TV, phone package. Then I will then sit down. I usually do this like the day before the 1st of each month. I will sit down and I will write all this out. I will also, while I am writing it all out, when it comes to groceries, I will sit down and I will have a look and work out what I need groceries for a month. So then I'll go back to my notebook, and in here I actually already have written out stuff that we usually use food-wise. And then I will then work out, do I need that this month, or do I have enough left to last me another month? I also work out, if I do need it, how much do I need? So I have everything written down, and I will work out. I actually shop at a few different places. And I only do one of my shops online. I do my big main shop online. And then all my little bits, it'll either be a supermarket, or it will be a shop that I will go to and just pick up the few little bits, like my toiletries. I don't order offline. I will shop around. I will find the best deals, because sometimes supermarkets aren't always the best deals. and things like that. So I have everything written down in there. I will work it out. I will work out what I need. I know pretty much prices for most things. I will do a rough estimate for things like toiletries and that, because like I say, I will shop around. If I can find it cheaper, I will find it cheaper where I can. So I will work out all of that. I will write that down in my groceries. Travel expenses. I do have travel expenses for my eldest son. So I'll work out, as I said, whether or not he needs a full monthly pass, or if he just needs two weekly passes or something. 2 weekly passes, sorry. Any school expenses. So if there's any trips that I know of that I need to pay for, like this month with Christmas fairs and things like that coming up, they always do a dress down day where they have to take something in. So I will actually put that on school expenses, in terms of I have to go and buy something for them to take in for the tombola, and things like that. Then I'll write down my council tax, my gas, my water, my TV licence, my insurance. I don't usually do a clothing budget, but I think it's definitely something I need to start doing for starting in January. I don't have a childminder or a nursery. We don't have to pay for any medical or dental costs, so that's not something that is I have to budget. Then birthdays and Christmases. So once I have done everything else, I will then add what that is up without birthdays and Christmases added in. I will add all that up and I will deduct it from my incoming. And then I will see what is left after that. And then I will work out from there, what could I realistically afford to put aside for Christmas and birthdays. And unlike Christmas, where the budget is £100, for birthdays it tends to be about £150 budgeted for the kids. So yeah, so then I will write down obviously what my budget is for birthday / Christmas, and then I will deduct that from my remainder of my incomings, and then whatever is left over is then can be put away if there's any emergencies comes up, if there is a day out that we want to do, I have the money there. So then once you've gone through your incoming and outgoings in that book, it then has your Christmas and holiday section. So that's where I usually put down everything that the kids want for Christmas on my Christmas card list, so I don't forget anybody. Anybody else's presents that they've asked for or that I think they would like. Christmas plans, any plans that we have for Christmas, I have written all down there. And all my Christmas shopping, so all the food that I won, anything, if I needed any little bits like extra trimmings for the house, things like that, I'll write all down there. And then it has this planner section for the summer holidays, so any plans that we have to do throughout the summer holidays. And then it just has your thoughts and plans for the year. And then right at the back it has this little wallet section. It has a little address book in it, and that's where your little stickers go as well. Oh, one just come off on my finger. So yeah, so that is how I try and stay as organised as I can with 4 kids, how I budget with 4 kids. And this, as I say, it's really been a lifesaver for me. It's really helped me stick to a budget. I'd gone out just the other day actually. I'd written down a list of things I needed, and I knew roughly what I wanted to spend on each thing. So I didn't actually write down what I was going to spend, what I knew roughly, and I stuck within that budget. And I think it's really good to go out with a budget in mind and to go out with a list of things you need, because then you're not adding things in that you don't need. It's great to treat yourself, but put that in your budget. if there's things you want to treat yourself, put it in your budget. And then that way, your budget is not going out of control and you're thinking, oh my God, where's all my money gone? So that's it for me. I hope it really helps. You want any more details, please leave a comment below. I will try and answer as best I can. I'm not an expert on this. This is just how I've been trialing, and it has been working for me for the last few months. I hope to improve on it come next year. But thank you. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.